Division.
41 Division, New Zealand. 41 Division, New Zealand. 9 Alpha Tango, 791. Gulf Islands, North Pacific waving. Bring back the rest of your number. We'll QSY. Let's QSY to 530.
Roger. We're going down.
CQDX 41 Division, New Zealand. 9 Alpha Tango, 791. Gulf Islands, North Pacific. John, I think we might have spoken before there. 41 Kilo 185, South Pacific, New Zealand, Q5, all the way, John. Extremely good audio, very loud, crystal clear, crisp audio. Very nice sounding station, John. Coming in here to the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of British Columbia. Yeah, and you're Sunday too, so you guys are about 18 hours ahead of us or so. I know you guys are well ahead of us here, North Pacific. We're Pacific zone time, Pacific Coast zone time, same as Los Angeles, same time zone as Los Angeles. But yeah, very nice signal. Not so much QRM in there. I was getting a lot more QRM earlier on today when my beam was pointed to the southeast. But I swung her around to the southwest there, and it kind of got rid of that QRM. And hey, man, you're just blasting in here, John. You got Joe, Juliet, Oscar Echo, and we're on the southern Gulf Islands off the extreme southwest coast of British Columbia.
Lovely, absolutely 100% here, Joe. No problem at all, buddy. Your signal to me is 5, and the modulation 100% there. A lovely day. You're the only one doing it. You're the only station doing it down here there, Joe. Go ahead.
I appreciate it, my friend. I got somebody in there underneath you, but it's not a big problem. I think they're in Mexico or South America or something, kind of coming off the side of the beam, but you're blasting in here, and sounds like you're having a great day down there. We were up to around 15 degrees Celsius today with showers today. It was definitely a wet one. It was a good day to spend inside the radio room there, QSL. Yeah, sounds like you got gorgeous weather down there, and I know you guys have opposite seasons we do here in Canada, so you guys are probably going into your summer. We're in our fall right now, and December 20th, I think it is the first day of winter, so another month and a half or so, and it will be, or 2 months, it'll be winter, and we get a lot of rain here in the winter months out here on these islands, QSL. Oh, you're on the vertical. Wow, it's working real well for you, man. Don't change a thing. I'm running a 3-element flat side Yagi beam serial pointed your way into the South Pacific, and a RCI 2980WX with a D104 lollipop turned way down there, QSL. Yeah, it's nice when the conditions are right and we get good propagation. You know, this morning I was in there and I turned the beam up over to the northeast over the pole towards Europe there, and sometimes Europe just blasts in here, but not the greatest propagation. We did manage to work a few European stations, but the funny thing is, John, I was talking to a guy in France and I could hear somebody calling me in the back, off the back of my beam there, and it was a station in New Zealand there, QSL. I appreciate that. As long as I'm not over mod, I'm okay with it. I got the microphone turned down to maybe just under half or maybe a quarter, because I know with these D104s, I've been running them a long time. You turn them up a little bit and they seem to pick up background noise and they do over mod. So I got to keep these lollipops turned down.
Yes, I do. I've just graduated to this from an ICOM, and that used to do a bit of exactly the same there, Joe. I didn't know that until people told me, but anyway, it's a good day and a very nice conversation, Joe.
Yeah, QSL. So are you on the North Island or are you South Island?
Roger, I'm at the top of the North Island, about 250 k's north of Auckland City, over.
Wow, beautiful. I bet you it's almost like kind of subtropical up there.
Sometimes it can be very humid, probably 80 to 95% humidity sometimes, over.
Yeah, you betcha. I'd love to go to New Zealand. You know, I have a good friend of mine, one of my best friends. His daughter still has a house there, and she married a Kiwi. She married a guy from New Zealand. They live near Vancouver, and he works up here. He makes good money in the pharmaceutical business, but they still have their house they rent out down in New Zealand. And my buddy there is the dad. He goes there for 6 months, so he stays in New Zealand for 6 months, and he absolutely loves it.
Whereabouts in Joe?
They're on the South Island. They're on the South Island. I'm pretty sure it's near Christchurch, QSL.
Roger. Yeah, there's some nice bits of land down there, Joe. Some very nice pictorial type stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, what he does, him and his wife, they rent like a van, or actually they buy a van. They buy a van, like a camper van, and they cruise around both islands. They've been all the way down to Dunedin, Invercargill, all the way to the northern end, and he's explored New Zealand from top to bottom and side to side. And he said to me, he says, Joe, if you check out New Zealand, you'll never want to go to Hawaii again. See, I go to Hawaii a lot, but he says, I really need to check out New Zealand because we're both into gardening, and he says everything grows in New Zealand. And lots of nice beaches too. All right, my friend. Hey, John, I don't want to tie it up too much longer, my friend. I appreciate the comeback. Enjoyed the QSO. You got a great sound and station coming out of New Zealand in the South Pacific. We'll say cheers and beers to you, and I hope we can talk again there. 41 Kilo 185. Great sound and radio, man. Don't change a thing. 9 Alpha Tango 791 out here in the Gulf Islands waving. All right, I'm coming. He's talking to New Zealand.
Catch you later. Have a very good weekend. Lots left, all right?
Thanks a lot, John. Cheers and beers, buddy. Have a great day.